Well, hello and welcome again to another episode of Happy Tactics, where we are playing Satisfactory, and I am seeing giant ramps that I forgot to deconstruct a little bit ago, but that's okay, because that's part of the fun, is flying around and seeing all this crazy mess that I've done. Boy, would I do things differently the second time I played this, but it's been so much fun. I've done so many interesting things. Since the last episode, I've been doing a few things. Number one have been just tweaking and getting things running to do everything I needed to do. I can't even remember what I did last time. If I had this up and running, maybe I did. I can't remember. It's been a while. Making supercomputers, of course, we got to have those there. I've kind of filled out the top floor. I think last time I might have had this guy up and running, which is making our radio control units, and got quite a few of those going. So that's great. And now have the supercomputers coming to fruition. And if we sail over here, we will see some other things. Yes, here's my computer, little mini computer factory. My modular frames, what is it, heavy modular frames or something. Here is my aluminum factory that is cranking out all kinds of things. And then back here, this is it. This is the big news so far. It doesn't look like much. And yes, I know. It hurts just to look at that. What the heck? I got to get to that. But don't look over there. Don't look over there. Look over here. So one of those lines is water. That's this one here. Boy, what the heck did that do? That's a weird little animation kink. Doesn't seem to affect the pressure, which is wild. But this line is something else entirely. This is nitrogen. That's right. I found a nitrogen source way the heck over here. Yeah, way over here. So we're here. And I found it, and I had to beat up all kinds of things to claim it. And nitrogen's a little weird. It's a different sort of resource. You have to, whoa, sorry about that. Get a little aggressive there. You have to put down this kind of pressurizing thing that can pressurize the source, and then put these collectors. And I was looking at all kinds of different ways of maybe bottling it and bringing it in. But you have to have aluminum bottles up there. So that would mean I would have to take some of my precious aluminum, turn it into these little bottles, ship it all the way up there, package those things, bring it back down. I don't know. Part of me was thinking like maybe I start dealing with drones to do this kind of thing. But in the end, I decided sometimes the old school simple method works best. I just built a huge pipeline that just followed my tracks all the way down here. And because my base is at a lower level, I didn't need any pumps or anything. So I'm supplying nitrogen to make these fused modular frames. That's one of the things I need for this particular milestone. And I made quite a few. In fact, I made 49. I only need 50. So we're almost there. And then I have more of that nitrogen coming over here because I wanted to experiment. I saw on some later ones we have to build some cooling systems which require water, rubber, and a heat sink, which I had never made before. So that's what this guy's doing up here, using the al-clad aluminum sheets and copper to do that. So I think did I even have to bring in a new copper line? I don't remember. No, I just tapped off my one outweight over there across the way. That I'm bringing it here and making my own copper nuggets. Could overclock some of this stuff, so anytime I see those little beautiful snails, I'm going to work on that. But I've even got several of those going. So I think we'll be ready for our next big few milestones with this. As soon as this can crank out one more, I'm going to take all she's got. And of course, it all comes down to making these silly little aluminum casings, which actually, I wonder if this guy has... No, he's only got 5. Chugga. Go get him. And hopefully my supply lines are working. I had to turn off and on a variety of different things to make it all work. But I think the silica works. I'm fine-tuning all these different things. I figure I'll make it look pretty some other time. I wish there was a way to like throw down 4 of a certain kind of track all together. That would actually be kind of handy. Or even a stacked, conveyor belts. That would be, I think, kind of cool. But you know what? That's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm fine. I'm still getting used to just doing the controls, making that work. So yeah, there's some tweaking to be done. Some snails on the horizon. Looking for some snails. I think there is one actually. I want to say up there. I built this gigantic bridge up here to get this guy, and there's some bad stuff up there, and I wasn't able to get it. So I just left the bridge. I'll go up there and get it again some other time. We'll get there. But in the meantime, let's get these guys, and let's get all the supercomputers we got. And look at this. Look at the way I can just soar over all this stuff. I love that. Oh my gosh, if I had this from the beginning. I know you can unlock this game from the very beginning with everything you need. And the weird thing is that I feel like I know this factory. Whoop. Okay, yes. Checking to make sure I've got sound and everything else. But yeah, I feel like I know, you know, I know what's going on in this factory. I know where everything is. It's kind of a strange thing. But here, we will descend and then work our way down. So I like that. I like that it's sort of become very personalized, and I feel like you could do it any number of different ways. Let's see what we can do here. Is this enough? Almost. I got 1,000 there. So we just need 11 more supercomputers, and then we'll be able to unlock that. And then after that, folks, it's particle time. It's particle time. Ooh, thermal propulsion rocket. Oh, that's one of the things we got to build. Okay, so we'll find out how to build that. Mark Minor 3. Ooh, and the turbomotor. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. So while we're building the supercomputers, I went ahead, and I know I'm going to need motors for turbomotors. So I have this half of this factory floor for the motors, which I have quite a few of, which is great. And then this side is going to make the turbomotors. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting all those done. We'll see which ends up being the hardest thing to do. I got rid of my little vacuum tube things, as fun as they were. So let's see here. Clearly, this thing is taking its sweet time, and it's the computers. Yes, because the computers are going to several things. And even though I've done some stuff down here, I've really only have the resources right now, unless I revamp a lot of things, to have one of these guys. Oh, he's missing plastic. That's curious, because I have tons of plastic. Maybe I need to upgrade my line. I've got, what is this, a Mark III. And that's not enough. Every once in a while, if I know I just need a few more of something, I'll just bring in, oh, look at all that quartz. Oh boy, I might have to turn off quartz again. I'm going to take some plastic out with me. How much am I getting? Okay, that's just the last little bit of that. Because you do go through quartz. Making the silica stuff, all that stuff, it's weirdly, you use it for, I think you use it for circuitry and for the aluminum of all things. So I had to split off of it. It looks terrible, but it's fine. This is kind of cool looking. I like the colors. But let's see. Let's go down here and see. Are you missing? I'm just going to throw some plastic in your bin. You really could use just a little more of this too. Again, I'm stockpiling these thinking that's going to be helpful. But at the same time, I just need computers. And I've overclocked it a little bit. I think I could do it even a little bit more. But plastic is going to a lot of places. A lot of places are going to a lot of places. You know, I'm kind of okay with things slowly being made. As long as they're being made the way I want them to. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so we are well on our way here, I think, making supercomputers as we speak. And I think we're going to need 11 of those, and then we'll be able to satisfy that milestone. So when that happens, I'll bring it back in, and we'll see what's next. Okay, I got it. I think we're all set. We will descend. You know, I think back this game. It's an amazing game. It vaguely reminds me of Subnautica in some ways. I know that was a base building game, but this is different than that. But okay. Whoop, here it goes. Bada bing.
The Miner Mark III provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbomotors, and thus requires your best. Fix-It didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Yes, we have. Okay, fused modular frames. I'm making those, but boy, I need 100 of them? Woof! That's going to take a while. And now we can make the turbo motor. What is this? The cooling. Okay, already making the cooling system. Quick wire I got a ton of. Oh, and this only comes back. See, sometimes it takes longer than others. I'm not sure why. I wonder if it has to do with the phase that you're in or whatever. Okay, so turbo motors. It's made with the manufacturer / crafting bench. You can make that with a crafting bench. Interesting. I didn't think you could make some of these things that are multi-ingredient. I thought you'd only make like, oh, crafting bench. No, this is the workshop. This is the crafting bench, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this is the crafting bench. Maybe they just mean there's parts of it that you could make. Oh, no, you can. What? I didn't know you could make things like that with... Okay, interesting. So I can make some of these by hand. Of course, I don't want to, because I'm thinking we'll need a few of those. Rubber motors, got it. Radio control units, interesting. And cooling systems. Okay, so here's the thing about this. My radio control units are fairly close by. I was thinking it had something like this because here's my radio control units. They need to get, that's why I build an extra little lip around here and actually kind of framed around my weird little psychedelic thing that talks to me. Say something.
Harvest.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So yeah, and then I figure I could bring this down here and then make that happen. So maybe we'll start with that. A little supply line kind of action here. So we're going to definitely need that. So let us get logistically, I don't even know anymore. I just grab whatever. Whoop. Whoop. Is that, let's do a little squared off kind of thing maybe. Okay. Oh, it doesn't square, does it? I see, it's square with however it thinks. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll I like Mark III belts. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. We're going to do just regular. Oh, boy. Let's do that. That's default, huh? Okay. What am I missing? Steel beams! That's right. I forget. I do need a ton of those. All right. So I don't think I have... I used to have them in here, but that's just copper pipe, so I don't need that anymore. What I could do is just take the steel and craft me some beams, which I think I might, because I never built a steel beam manufacturing plant, like just for that, which in hindsight I should have. There's a few things like that, but there's a few things that I built a plant for that I regret, like that versatile framework. I thought, oh, versatile framework, that sounds, versatile, so maybe I should build a ton of those, but not so much. I turned that off way back, and I've kept everything, but I don't see any reason to bring it up. So anyway, so my plan is to actually start working on this, in particular the turbo motors, and I forget what this thing is, but we'll get it all. But handcrafting beams, it's not the best way to go. But if I use a bunch of Mark III stuff, it might be the most efficient way to go. So if I bring those all onto the top deck where I'm making motors, I'll be able to combine those and get some turbo motors happening. So what I'll do is I think I'll play around with that for a few minutes, and then we'll see what that ends up looking like. Alrighty, folks. Turbo motors under construction. Had to get things in a bit of a wonky way here and there, but that's just kind of the name of the game. There's my, had to take a line through here. Again, I wish we could do, I know it's a lot to ask, it's already such a great game, but some sort of tunneling mechanism. If you could build a covered tunnel, and maybe that is something you can do. I guess I could build my own covered tunnel inside the little blueprint maker. Oh boy, this guy's already out of these guys. Those are going to go quick. I believe this was these guys. I didn't know what I'm making here. I better check to confirm. No, these are cooling systems. Just kidding. Take. Sorry, that's going to mess up my line. I don't want to do that. Cooling systems. That's what this is making. My radio control units. They're way over here. Yep. I have a mental map of all these things, but no joke. My mental map gets a little smudged from time to time. Is that what this thing's making? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure, because we're using those, I think, as well. So, bink, 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 bink. And then they can go ahead and start moving it on that line anyway. So, yes, this is going to be slow going. This is going to be very slow going, I think, the way I have things set up. But that's okay. It works. It works, and then I can keep making tweaks to increase the... See, I got the supply is great for now. Certainly with the motors. I got so many motors, I don't know what to do with them almost. Now the other thing... Oh, I should go ahead and just pick up some that Caterium wire. Throw that in there. And see what else I can get. So I got... How many do I need? 2,500? Well, I got some. I got more coming. I can increase that out as well, but it's a pretty popular component. Come on, I thought I could. It's funny, when you fly higher, you feel like you're going slower, but that's just, of course, an illusion, like in an airplane. Oh, and let me see how I'm doing with these fused modular something or others. I love threading the needle with things. It's kind of fun. I believe that's using my aluminum from my aluminum plant, and we'll see how many of these things are making. Boy, a lot of stuff happening. 22. So out of 100, not terrible, not great, but that's okay. We'll get there, one little component at a time. Oh, I forget. I guess if you double tap. Oh, that's what it is. If you double tap the C, you just drop. Interesting. I just learned that. All right, let's start packing this thing. And you need that. You need this. Take it all. We're going to need more of that and more. Oh, we need cooling systems. Okay, so I made a bunch of those. Let's see if I can. I know we're using them for the turbo thing. We might as well grab them. Which I think I was doing over here accidentally. Or maybe they're all on the line there because they're kind of hard to make. So we'll have to see. Yeah. Is the cooling system? Yes, it is. What are we lacking? Water? That's unusual. I haven't had that problem yet before. Why am I lacking water? Is it a pumping thing? Because I've got some here. Why is it not getting here? Do I need a pump? I might need a pump. It's weird because the whole where to put the pump? That's another great question. Why do I not have? Oh, I need copper sheet. Copper sheeting is sort of like the screws of this particular. All right, I'll just grab some from you. Thanks. Sorry, but yes, I do want to make sure I'm pumping. That looks low, which is funny because don't I have a pump over here? I guess it's because it can't do all the work. And if this pumps here, why not? It'll make the line look even worse than it already is. Might as well put it here. What am I missing now? Oh, I got copper sheet, didn't I? All right. Steal all your copper sheet. So I do need the water going or I can't make this stuff. It's funny though, because it seemed to work for a while. And again, I don't know if this is the right place to put it finally. Okay, yes. And now, do I have a free power pole? I can bring one here. Oh dear, come on. You know what I meant. Let's see if that's going to do anything. Is it going to pump? Doesn't have anything to pump. It says there's water in the pipe. It's just not moving. Interesting. Because, again, it made tons of these things, and it wasn't an issue. And then it became an issue. Okay, so that is not where I want to place this. But it's clearly not pumping. What if I added one up here? What is this under? Is it logistics? Alright. I'm not caring about aesthetics right now. Now can you pump? Okay. It's pumping that. Pumping that a little bit. I need this thing to open up. Because this thing, how much water is this guy using? I mean, it is going to a couple different places, but still, he's got tons of water. And water to spare. But for some reason, it's not getting up this tiny little incline. Mysteries. Oh, no, it's starting to, but not really. I think it takes a little bit. The back pressure there. That's why I was hoping it would be right there would make sense. Fluids is tricky in this game. So I'm not sure that's improving much of anything, but I am going to need those if I'm going to make my... Yeah, see, it's not... None of it's getting here. And I wonder if I just need to... Let me see what... How much water is being... Maybe I just need a greater volume of water. Maybe I just need to get this guy really going. Looks like I do. Crank it, man. Let's see if that does anything. Maybe it's just the volume of water. They give you the numbers, and you can crunch the numbers. Ooh. Leftovers. But don't know if that's where my solution lies. I guess I'll just have to stare at this thing for a few minutes and see if that makes a difference, because it does take a while for it to go through the pumps. So it's pumping more. But anyway, looks cool. So I'll keep playing around with this. It's just funny that there's so much water in this pipe, but it's not wanting to move. Which is very strange. So I don't know if this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'll experiment a little bit, and I'll bring you back in. And we'll see if we can satisfy this milestone before too long. Okay, I think we got it going. I think the pump just needed a little gentle talking to. So yes, so we're getting some things happening here. Let's see where we are with all of our other little milestones. Oh boy, forget how long these things take. But maybe we're making some turbo engines. Let's see how that's working out. Bit by bit. And then sometimes I just mess around with things to give the factory time to produce what it needs to produce. But particle enrichment, that would be pretty amazing. That would get us to sort of the tail end of phase 4. How fast are these? Wow, already 20. That's not bad. We only need 50. And maybe we need more than that. Caterium would be nice to see. Now I have changed the timetable. Let's see. Chugga, where are you going? Edit timetable. So you're going here, then you're going there for rubber, and then you're going there for something. Okay, so that's base. So you zoom by, I forget what those are. That's just plastic, rubber, and that, what was this? I can't remember. I believe this one is by the one. Okay, so that's on the trip back. So you go here. I wish they would show the tracks too, because I think you do this first, Lund, right? So I got this one. That's my home base. Lund. I forgot what Lund is. This is definitely plastic. Plastic. I'm covering my mouth. Plastic and oil. There, it should be picking up wire, and there it's picking up crystal. Or whatever. So what was this? This was charcoal. I wish I could name these. Can I not change the name of these things? Just to indicate what they were bringing in. Because I think I am bringing in everything that I need to bring in. It's just the coffers are getting empty. That's all. I'm making lots of things. I forgot even what that was supposed to be. Crystal, even so. Okay, so yeah. So that's there. I'm gonna need more of that. The wire and charcoal. You know, even the charcoal's looking. I mean, it could use it. I might. Actually, charcoal's not bad. I'll take one little, the dark crystal, and put it in here. and we'll see what the shipment brings in, because it's on its way here. So let's see. There we go. What do you got in your coffers? Because I might just turn on everything again. I think I had the wire, the plastic. Let's see what it does. It does its cool little animation, of course, which is so fun. There it goes. What'd you bring me? Something in all three. It's like Christmas. There we go. Drop them down in there. I don't think I can search until it's sort of like docked and... there we go. Okay, a little bit of plastic. That was a little bit of plastic and a little bit of wire. Well, not great. Not great, not gonna lie. I need those things producing a lot more than they are. But they're giving us something. I might have to go out there, and I think I've already kind of like increased the battery on those guys. So plastic, I don't even see any, I didn't see any rubber, which is odd. So I might have to go take a look out there. But in the meantime, let me bring everybody back in. Let's do, so here, Lund, but see, here's the tricky bit. It will go in weird orders unless you tell it to go in the order on the track, which I didn't know. And then goes. Dun, 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 dun. And then back home. Saved. Boom. All right. In the meantime, I think I'm going to throw in there what we got. And I don't know if we'll get to the edge, to the end of the milestone in this episode. But I got to say, I've been impressed with how fast those turbo engines are getting pumped out. Everything has a bottleneck somewhere. That's part of the fun, I guess. But I'll throw in whatever I got here. Bit by bit, we're getting closer there. What was the one thing I had nothing of so far? That was the cooling system. That's right, because I'm making them and using them in the turbo engines, which is kind of interesting. So I might have to grab a little here and there just to make that work, because I need 200 of them, which is a lot. So, but it is fun to fly around and check things out. See, there goes one there now. Boy, 200. What's the bottleneck here? Heat sinks, of course. What's the bottleneck? That's copper sheeting, sorry. What's the bottleneck with the heat sink? The copper sheets. It's always the copper. This is where I need some batteries. Okay, so, or batteries. Maybe you can make batteries of this. This is my plan. My plan is, I think before the next episode, I will spend some time trying to find some slugs. I think I need to go on a slug hunt. And the neat thing about slug hunting is that if I hang around where my power poles are, in fact, I'll do a little slug hunting now, I can just fly around, descend when I need to. I feel like that's good slug hunt territory. I don't know, because I don't think I don't even know if I've been up there. Have I been up there? Yes, I must have been up there. Explored a little bit. There's clearly some stuff going on up there. I got plenty of bombs. I got bombs. What do you need? If you got bombs, you got all you need. But yes, I would like to find as many slugs as I can. I might have already explored most of this area, but the slugs will give me the boost I need to crank up the notch on some of my production. So, but boy, what a gift this hovering thing is. Sorry, real world is intruding sometimes. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing any slugs. I know that there's scary things up there, especially up that hill. But maybe it should be kind of fun to go up there again and see what we can see. That's where I just ran in there, made a mine, and ran away. Because there's scary things. Boy, what an ugly looking system I got. But you know what? It works. It works. Do I see anything? Any slugs around? Being able to fly, just to fly, and not have to worry about hopping from zip line to zip line, that's huge. That is huge. And just to kind of float over here. Oh, yes, there's uranium up there, of course. See, there's a purple slug right there. That's the kind of thing I need. Okay, can I get to it safely and not die? Oh, gosh. Why did I die there? I started losing some power. Oh. Well, look who I got down here. Can I drop a bomb on that guy's head without him even... He's like, I shouldn't have eaten that last night. Do you even know what I'm doing here, dude? Ooh, he took that. That was a good shot on my part, not to brag. That is not. Oh, yes. I find it interesting to throw these things when you are... Oh, dear. Sorry. If you're moving and you throw them. That had to do it, yes. Okay, see you later, chump. Oh, there's another one over there guarding that, huh? Alright, well, a little bit of combat in every episode is kind of fun. Did that guy even notice it? Now he notices me. If I could just send that right where it was before. Okay, you felt that. I know you felt that. There's something like this. Oh, darn it. Again, I am not a first-person shooter kind of guy. That's why this is a strategy gaming channel. Boom. Oh, come on. You just run away? That guy's a beast. I think I can make more powerful bombs, and I might have to do that. But in the meantime, come on. It's going to feel so good when he finally goes down. There he goes. Okay, so now, oh boy, just a reminder that you can, what's my, oh, this is tricky. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh dear, oh, it's uranium. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh. Well, I made the mistake there of getting dosed, but you know what? It wasn't so bad, actually. I think I can get it and run away. Because guess what? I got berries. All right, let's go for it. No guts, no glory in this game. No guts, no glory. As long as it doesn't mess with my equipment. If I just get hurt. Okay. Yes. E. Okay, I know. There we go. There we go. All right. So we got what we needed. I got a little radiated. Whatever. I'm not going to live long enough to have the repercussions of it anyway. There it is. Nice way to end the episode. Got a purple slug. Going to increase some of the production on our lines. And we'll see what we can see. And boy, there's a lot more to explore, as you can tell. So thanks for joining me on this episode. And I'll see you next time on the next episode of Happy Tactics.